fitness is useful for more than just like the physique, more than just the looks. You need to use it to discipline your body. You need to use it to discipline your mind. Because if you get up and go to the gym and you inflict intentional pain on yourself through the form of like working out, you're just going to end up disciplined, right? You're gonna track your calories. If you manage your temple, if you make sure your temple is clean, then nothing else can, go in there. No spirits can go in there. No, like nothing can go in there. You're gonna be disciplined to the core and body. And a lot of people, they just have trouble. Like you could stem or you could connect the trouble in their lives to just them not being disciplined. Their temple is dirty. They have anxiety in there. They have, addiction in there, right? You can solve all of that with fitness. You can solve all of that with managing your body, managing your temple, right? But let's dive straight into the video. A couple things that I learned from having an online business is honestly the first one that I just said, right? You need to be disciplined. How do you do that? Join Valiant Physique. How do you do that? Fitness, right? My camera's about to die. But there's a lot of discipline that you need to have. There's a lot of things that you need to throw out the window. There's a lot of things that you need to, manage yourself. And if you're a poor manager of oneself, then you might as well just not even start the business, right? So get your act together, get yourself together, and know yourself, know your weaknesses and know your strengths, right? And with business, a little bit more technical, right? Like when people talk about business, right, and you just get inspired and you try to like do what other people are doing online, right? Like just know that nothing is like a clear path. You need to be scrappy. Like don't just follow one path and just keep doing it. You got to think for yourself. You got to be quick on your feet. You got to be quick-witted, quick-minded, right? If something's not working, go to the right. Think about new ways how to do the thing, right? And people always think about, all right, so specifically, I just want to talk about offers, right? An offer is essentially a negotiation. So let's talk about McDonald's. I think what was it, like a 2 for 3? Yeah, I'm getting a double cheeseburger or something like that with fries for $3. I'm in there, and then let's say if they came up with something like a 3 for 3, and then you get a milkshake in there, something like that. I don't know. You have to make it worthwhile for your customer, right? That's exactly what an offer is. I get this, and that, and this for this price. You have to make it more than worthwhile. Like people talk about an offer, right? And like it's just bogus nowadays, right? It's just a carbon copy. Yo, I'll do this, and if I waste your time, I'll give you what is it? I'll give you $10 for wasting your time. Is that what people are reverting to? How about I give you this, that, and this, and I throw this in there for free for a limited time, and you have 5 days to make a decision. But if you make it within those 5 days, you get this, and I'll throw in this, right? You have to just make it worthwhile. Now you have the time to basically pay. Now you have the time to basically reel them in. Now you have the time to work with it. Like an attractive offer is going to get people through the door. Attractive offer is going to get people through the door. Just think about it. This world is ran on offers: 2 for 3, 4 for 5, right? Buy this right now, it comes free with this. And it doesn't necessarily have to be free. It doesn't necessarily have to be free. I'm going to explain my own example for Valiant Physique. I train you, I get you to your dream physique for only $47 a month, right? Like it was $500, but there was a price change. I don't know how much longer that price change is going to come. So if you want to get your dream physique, like join, right? Shameless plug. But it's only $47 a month, and I basically tailor a dream physique for you. I tailor your dream physique for you specifically, right? It's nothing is a carbon copy, right? So that's attractive itself. And on top of that too, right? What do you need if you don't already have, right? Like when you're on this fitness journey, right? Of high quality scale. So you either have the option to purchase the scale by itself or join the program, right? Join the program and get a free scale. Now the scale is essentially already like the whole price of the program, but you're gonna get basically a 2-for-1. But I'm pushing it as basically free, right? So you're gonna join the program and get a free scale. Like, that's an attractive offer, and I'm thinking about what else I can put in there. So you're gonna get this and that, and the other thing, right? The thing over there cost the same price as the whole program itself. So you're basically getting essentially like $40 for free, essentially, right? And who doesn't want a free scale, a high quality scale that you could connect to an app, right? And I'm just thinking about what else I can do in there, right? What else I can do. But the offer is just attractive, and I'm not gonna go too much into the details of the program, because this video is not intended to sell the program. But like, the program itself is just an offer itself. It just throws everything else out the window, right? That's what we're building, that's what we're doing, right? Until it's on to stack onto the next thing, right? So when you're creating your offer, right, you have to just don't think inside the box. Think about, what your offer is the best, right? What like the potential attractiveness of the offer is, because it's your niche. Nobody can come up with the niche for you. Nobody can come up with the offer for you. You have to do it yourself. You are the expert in your own field, right? And you just need to just be on your toes. Like, have a clear mind. Sit down, think. Have some caffeine. Just have a lot of water. Make sure your mind is not fogged. Have healthy food, right? So you're able to actually think. Have a nice workstation so you could just sit down early in the morning like I do and just get to work, right? So craft your offer. Business is all about being on your toes. Be on your toes. Be on your toes. Don't just, if you just go off of what the next man is doing online, right, or the next man is doing in their business, right, it's just, you're going to fail, right? And the online stuff and the in-world physical stuff is literally all the same. How do you reel people in to bars? I remember I heard of the story, right? Basically, how somebody blew up a bar, I think they were making like 75 grand. I think it was like a week or something like that, in a small town, which is very basically unheard of. It might even be more. I'm just being generous right now, right? They basically had people in the bar, right? And whoever was in the bar, right? All they had to do to get a free shot, or a free I guess like a free shot, they had to basically post that I was here, right? So get on Instagram at the bar, I'm here right now, who wants to join, and go to the bartender and show, right? So each shot, whatever it was, like a Jello shot or whatever, cost like $1. So let's say if like 50 people did it, now there's 50 people in the story. Now how many people do they have on their story? It's a small town. Now within like an hour, it's filled, because 50 people originally, basically $50 worth of marketing, 50 people posted on their story and attracted everybody. When within a couple of minutes, let's say an hour, the whole thing was filled. And that was a strategy, right? Like, I know that's a little different from an offer, but that's marketing at its finest too, right? Like, you just have to, the concept still stays the same. The concept still holds true. Like, you have to think outside the box. Right? And if you have no discipline, going back to the first thing, if you have no discipline in the first place, then everything you're doing is a bust, right? Everything you're doing is a bust, because you're just gonna waste your freaking time. You're gonna waste your time. And how do you get the discipline? Right? The most practical way to get the discipline to do what you need to do, right, is build your physique, build your body, right? And you might think you are disciplined, but how much more would you be disciplined with that body, right? And also, if you're doing business and you basically like, you look better than everybody else, like physique wise, that's even more of a plus. Right? Get your dream physique, right? And I hope you guys took this message. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe.